Well, I see there's no shortage of reviews on this Logitech 270 video camera on YouTube, but I thought I'd throw mine in anyway. Uh, I bought it for 30 bucks at Walmart, plugged it in, brought it home, plugged it in. Windows 7, I run Windows 7. Windows 7 recognized it, downloaded the drivers. I said everything was fine. I went to Skype, downloaded Skype, everything was fine. So I called my sister with it, and well, I had to call her on the phone first. So you can't just call somebody. You gotta they have to accept you, then you can call them. So I called her, she accepts me, and the call worked fine, and it worked. It wasn't a bad deal. So for 30 bucks, you get free video conferencing with your internet connection. So that was pretty cool. Uh, Then I went on YouTube and read a couple of reviews about it. I bought it because it was cheap. You know, I figured, well, my sister has Skype, so maybe I'll try to Skype with her. You know, and I did, and it worked. So anyway, I'm reading the review, and the guy says he downloaded the software, and the software was awesome. You know, so I had to go and get the software. I really don't think much of the software. Like I said, I just plugged it in, the drivers downloaded and installed themselves. Then I installed Skype, and Skype, everything worked fine. So there was no reason, but I downloaded the software anyway, because the guy said it was so neat. And, well, I don't think much of the software is kind of stupid and useless. The only good part about it is it allowed you to record videos. I'm using it right now. It's called Logitech webcam software. And it comes with it. I didn't bother installing from the CD. I just went to their website and got the updated version. And then it's installed, and it's seen the camera and everything's working good. Other than I don't really think it's really necessary. I mean, I didn't need it for Skype or anything, which is why I bought the camera. Although it does record and save videos, so if you want to record something with your webcam, you'll need to get the Logitech webcam software. It also came with some editing deal. Let me look and see. It's called Magic Video Easy SE. It's just a total waste of time. There's not any reason to get it. It makes clips, and you can add text, and it's not even as good as Windows Movie Maker. I don't know if you ever tried Windows Movie Maker, but I would suggest using that a long time before I would suggest using this Magic Easy thing. Because it's not easy, and it's like every time you start it up or stop it, it wants you to either update and send them money or remind me later. Those are your two choices. So for the rest of your life, you're like reminding me later. Like I said, the webcam software from Logitech gives you the ability to save video files, and it also has a button to send it to YouTube. So I guess if you want to do that and send videos to YouTube with it, it's not a bad idea to get the webcam software. Go ahead and download it. The interface, the thing that the guy raved about so much, one of the features is this follow my face thing. Okay, so I just turned that on, and now, as you can see, the video is following my face. It's zooming in as I move away. If I move over to this side, it'll move over and try to center my face a little bit. And when I move in, it should move out and try to center me. And that's what it's doing. It's kind of stupid. You just turn it off, and it works just as well. You also have this other stuff. It lets you move the camera around. Now, you have to zoom in before you can move the camera. I'll show you the software itself on the camera. This is the thing the guy thought was so great. And it's not really that it's bad, but it's like, what good is it, So if you want to, this is the window here. I don't know if you can see it. See, I'm moving the window with my mouse. And this is the software. So the first thing you have to do if you want to zoom if you want to move it around is zoom in. So now I just moved in, I'm going to have to pull the camera back. But anyway, as you can see, you click on the button and it moves it. And you can move it all 4 ways, or you can center it again. As you can see, I'm getting a good Miro effect on this thing, recording it. But anyway, you'll see here, you got your choices of 4 different resolutions. 360p, 480p, 720 optimized, and large 720. That's what I have it set on now. And you can do standard or widescreen. Right now it's set on widescreen. If I change any of the settings, it's going to stop the recording. So I'm not going to change any of the settings. And this is the reason why this guy wanted this, because it has this neat editing software. And here's the other thing, and this is a controller that you can use at any time. You can also use this controller while you're talking with Skype, and it'll do the same thing. So it has the same buttons, and you have to zoom in. If you try to, it takes a long time for the software to work. You have to keep clicking it to get it all the way back. So, and then if you tell it to move, then it tells you to enable pan and tilt controls. First adjust the zoom control. That's what that message says. So you have to zoom in before any of that works. And this is the other thing. You can get this and run it whenever you're doing anything like Skype or MSN or Yahoo Messenger or whatever you're doing, so that the person that's watching you can see it. I don't think much of it. The follow my face thing is kind of interesting, but it just confuses the issue more, like when you're trying to use it on Skype. Before I put this camera back, I want to show you. That's a 5-foot cord. So that's the cord. You see it has a nice long cord. So I'm going to put it back on the monitor now. So that's the deal. So if you want the ability to record videos and to send them to YouTube, then you'll probably want to get the Logitech webcam software. Don't bother getting the editing software. It's stupid. You're much better off using Movie Maker from Windows or anything else. It's the worst thing I've ever used. All it does is make simple clips, adds text, and takes forever to do anything. And it also doesn't accept a lot of the video files I have. I know it accepted moves, MOVs, and a few others, but to me it was just useless and not worth getting. I'm sure I'm going to delete it from my machine. Just as a note, I also plugged this into my laptop computer. Same deal, loaded the drivers, everything worked fine, downloaded Skype. Skype worked fine. And it's good just like that. Why bother getting all this stupid software? Unless, like I said, you want to have this button to send stuff off to YouTube, or you want to be able to record video and you don't have any other software, it might be worth getting. So that's the deal. Comes in this box. Logitech 270H. Also came with these microphones, or headphones. I'm not sure why you would want them, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but it also has a little microphone that clips onto the end of the headphone here, so you can clip this on here like this, and you can bend that microphone around. The microphone's here, and you can bend it around, and I guess you can. Not sure why you would want it. I put it back in the box with the CD and the receipt. And can't really think that I'll ever use them. And if you do want the Logitech webcam software, just go to Logitech's website and download it. Don't bother with the CD, because once you download the CD, it's just going to go to their website and update it anyway. So you might as well just go to their website and get it. So get the camera. It's good for, for a cheap $30 camera. You can't really beat it. You can see the quality of the video yourself. I'm shooting it in 720p large resolution widescreen. You can see it's kind of grainy. I wouldn't like. I also have a PlaySport camera, Kodak PlaySport. That's just so much better, you know. And it's like I said. My sister also has an iPad, and she uses FaceTime with her iPad, and the picture's it's 1,000 times better. It's just much clearer, much cleaner picture. I think some of that's the camera, some of that Skype just doesn't do that good a quality. But it works. Then you get these video conferencing calls for 30 bucks, and the calls themselves don't cost anything. So go ahead and get the camera. It's a good deal for 30 bucks. If you wanted the ability to make videos with it and save them, and also to send them to YouTube, you'll probably want to get the Logitech webcam software. And you might want to play with the Follow My Face software. It just takes so long for it to work. See, I have it on now, but it's not really working. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. See, now it's working again. I'll move back out. It's kind of flaky the way it works. Get the camera, get the Logitech webcam software if you want to record videos and send them to YouTube. If not, don't even bother with that. Just plug it in and get Skype or MSN or whatever you're going to use. And definitely don't get the editing software. It's a waste of time. And that's my review. So that's it.